Hello, Pokerbrandon here. In this hand, I'm playing 5-5 at the Gardens, 3 to 600 buy-in, Wednesday around 5 p.m. I pick up pocket kings, and you can tell he's a trying player with about 375 in front of him. He's making some a couple bad calls here with top pair. His stack kind of dwindled down from 500. He added 100, and he dwindled down again. He opened a 25, and I've only been sitting down for about maybe 10 orbits, but in that 10 orbits, my VPIP was probably around 10%. I was kind of tight compared to the table, but I think I just have to 3-bet here on the button. I think the button is a good spot to always 3-bet, especially when you have the monsters. I think it's good to do it too with the 100 big blind stacks with like ace jacks, king queens, especially the suits. So I do go ahead and 3-bet, and I'm hoping to get action from the hijack, because even hijack, even though he was playing a decent amount, more than 10%, he wasn't loose. No one at the table was really too loose, and I get what I want. He ends up making the call, and we go to a 5-Jack-8 flop. I don't have a club, and then he leads out for 75. This is really just a spot where I got to figure out what kind of player hijack is. I've never seen him before. I don't know how he plays. I've just seen a couple orbits. He's been losing with top pair. In one hand, I can remember he lost about 150 in one hand because he called down with top pair. So I just got to figure out what he thinks I have and what he has. So I figure when he bets 75, he's gonna bet hands like ace jack suited, and I think he's the type of player to bet this size and try to get me to fold ace king with the club, because in his mind, he doesn't want me to draw out. He doesn't want to see a club. And I think some players are like that. They will bet and kind of force you to fold, and their whole reasoning behind it is like, I just didn't want to see a club. I just wanted you to not hit your draw. I just didn't want to see you draw out. But I think that's an incorrect play, but forget about what I think about it. I think that this player in the hijack might be like that. I feel like he might have just hit top pair, and he's betting to fold out like ace king with the club. I think it's a mistake if he's doing it, but I just think he's the type of player to do so. I'm just trying to figure out if he might be the type of guy to do this size with pocket jacks or pocket eights or pocket fives and range me on an overpair, knowing I have to at least call this. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's thinking. I don't know that he is the type of player to flop a set and then lead out. I don't know if he thinks I'm super tight. So I would say I am tighter than most of the players at the table, I would say, in these 10 orbits. But I don't know if how he's judging me. He doesn't seem to me to be a pro. He does seem like a trying player, which is why I named him Poker Try. I just don't see him as being like a pro. I don't see him as maybe being a regular at another casino. I really haven't seen him before. I don't know what he's thinking. I just know he's trying right now, and he made a couple bad calls with top pair. So kind of just judging by the history, I feel like he just could have a top pair hand here, like ace jack suited, and he's betting because he doesn't want me to draw out. I think that he thinks I have a lot of ace kings in my range, ace queens. Some players I know they will lead out and donk out with top pair because they put you on ace king just because you 3-bet them, and they're hoping you just fold out your ace king. I see that a lot at this 5-5 game at the Gardens. So I've seen it more so. I've seen it way more so than usual, I would say. A lot of dunking going on here with top pairs. But anyway, so he bets the 75, and I gotta say, honestly, I thought immediately this guy flopped a set, and he's betting, and he knows I have an overpair. Like, that was my first instinct, but I really couldn't just go with that instinct. I really thought it out, and I think I leveled myself into making him the player that is donking with just top pair. I'm trying to like rationalize how often this player is really gonna flop a set when I have pocket kings, and then it starts to feel a little bit unlikely. It starts to feel like the poker gods would not do that to me, and it has to be more of like maybe ace jack suited or ace jack with the ace of clubs, and he's trying to bloat the pot so he can just shove on the turn. Maybe ace queen with the ace of clubs, and he's gonna trying to bloat the pot so he can bluff at it on the turn and jam. I really leveled myself into making a what pretty much was going to be a call, but I ended up jamming. So I ended up jamming his stack 300, because if I'm going to call the 75, I might as well bet it all. And if he is on a draw with the ace of clubs, I can get him to just put in the money before hitting it. That way, if it doesn't come, I still get paid. I sort of settled on him having pocket queens at best here. I think it is a mistake to play it the way I played it. I think I really felt like I should have folded. What do you guys think in this hand? But so yeah, I end up filming right as I'm already deciding that I'm gonna jam 300. I pull out my phone and I start filming, and I throw out 3 black chips. And go ahead and watch. Put you on queens. So you can hear me say I put you on, and then I just go, oh, because right when I was about to tell him I put him on queens, mainly not specifically queens, I guess, but like queens at best, the queen hit the turn. So if I put him on queens, that queen hit the turn. I figured I was beat. I didn't really want to show my hand. He did technically call me, so I'm supposed to show first. But once I kind of told him I put him on queens, he just kind of threw his hand open quickly. I think he could tell like I didn't want to show my hand, and he didn't want me to be embarrassed. He wanted to keep me at the table because he thought I was a fish, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so you saw that I put in the 300 and he called, and the board ran out queen spade, 3 of diamonds. I didn't even have a club, so the club draw didn't really matter. I don't know if he knew what I had, but I heard him discussing it afterwards, and he was saying he thought I could possibly have the ace of clubs, ace king. So he did technically put me on the hand, ace of clubs with the king, and he didn't want me to draw out. So he sort of, if I did have that hand, he kind of did force me to play it that way. So I guess it's good, you know, but I feel like if I don't have the club, I'm probably folding a lot of the time just to the flop. I'm trying to look back at this hand and trying to see if I maybe should just have folded. I think I should have, but I don't know, you know. You tell me, what do you think? How did I play?